in, so I put my glasses on. Baby Bridget, aren't you excited about today's guest, who is the star of the web series From Anyone But Me? Ladies and ladies, I present to you Miss Nicole Pacent. They're like, hurry up, I'm hot over here.
It's good. That's good.
Nicole's visiting from New York. You're an actress that lives in New York.
Yes.
And you're out here in LA. Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Awesome. And you're also an NYU alumni.
Yes.
I went to that school too. Talk about starting out being a performer. When did you know you wanted to be a performer?
Oh my gosh, forever. Like 3 years old.
3 years old.
My
singing and dancing?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I didn't really even know that like straight theater. Straight theater.
Straight theater.
Is there
straight theater?
I don't know about that. Theater without music. I didn't realize that that existed even until I was like 14, maybe. Everything was musical theater. So
Because you're a big fan of Broadway.
Yeah, you know, just as much as anybody else is. I like me some Broadway. But I grew up like, I think I walked in to my kitchen when I was like 3 years old, and it was during, you know, Christmas season. My mother sings the Messiah every year. She loves to sing. She sings in the chorus at our church. And so she would be playing the tape over and over and again, and I walked in singing, if it wasn't the Hallelujah chorus, it was like something else. It was just, you know, the chorus of it or whatever, and they all kind of looked
You're
at
like
me.
a Vita?
It began, and then it transitioned to playing Ariel on the preschool playground.
You were Ariel? One of my favorites, Little Mermaid.
It is my favorite, and now it's on Broadway.
Now it's on Broadway.
I want that part.
So you want to be on Broadway?
Yes.
This is like a goal of yours.
I would love to be on Broadway. Yeah.
Would you dye your hair red for that role?
Heck yes.
Would you shave your head for a role?
Yes. I was very close to having my head shaved anyway.
For what?
I had a faux hawk.
Oh, you did? That's awesome.
Yes, college crazy. NYU.
I should hair short. I did the Gillian Anderson from X-Files.
Yes. Oh,
that's
yes.
pretty gay.
Mine was pretty interesting. I actually, oh no, I don't know.
Oh, now you gotta share. Go ahead.
Yeah. At the time, well, my hair, I went into college with it about this length. And then by second semester freshman year, I decided I needed a little change. I get really finicky when it comes to my hair. So I cut it up to about here, and it was cute and fun and whatever. And then over the next year, it just got shorter and shorter and became some funny colors and did that and that.
That's
until
fun.
finally, and I knew I wanted this faux hawk. Because that was when it was really in. And I consulted.
You and Maddox, this is years ago.
I consulted with one of my friends who had like the coolest one I knew. And I went to her hairdresser and everything. At the time, I had a boyfriend actually.
Oh, gross.
And it gets good. Don't worry.
Okay.
And he did not want me to do this at all. But at this point, it was nearing the end. I think.
The end.
And
or the beginning.
or the beginning. And I remember meeting up with him and my other friends in Central Park. And we're kind of like walking towards each other at this distance, and I'm wearing like baggy cargo shorts, a wife beater. I had this like little.
Why couldn't you be in a dress?
Well, this is the thing and this is how I was dressing a lot of the time too. And I had this lightning bolt that had rainbow in it.
Oh,
okay.
For Christ's
all right.
sake,
So
Nicole.
my best friend comes up to me. She walks kind of in front of him. And she's mutual friends, both of us, and whispers in my ear and goes, "At least just please take off the necklace. Please just take off the necklace. At least do that." And he wouldn't even speak to me for the next like 2 hours.
Why?
Well, we broke up that night.
Good. Damn.
He's still one of my best.
Oh, never mind.
friends.
Sorry. Thanks for being
He's
supportive.
wonderful. We've gotten over it.
You have.
We've gotten over it.
You identified as bisexual at 15.
Yes.
So did you have boyfriends and girlfriends in high school?
Yes.
Did you go to the prom with a boy or a girl?
I went with a boy, but later regretted kind of not having asked my on and off girlfriend at the time. I was not at that point yet in my life. Yeah. So I don't know. It's funny. I think like if you've ever seen the show, I was a little bit more the Vivian character than the Aster character, and my ex-girlfriend was the Aster.
Let's talk about Aster. Aster's your character. She's the one in the series that's really like, I'm gay, not hiding, sitting on the stoop, waiting for her to come home.
Yeah.
And so, but you feel like you're more Vivian. Or back then.
Back then. No, now Aster all the way.
Aster all the way.
Yeah, yes.
Aster all the way.
Which is part of why, like, I read for both parts, actually. Rachel and I both read for both parts, but I just fell into Aster so much. It's just so much more my personality.
I
fell into her. But she's much more my personality.
I read an interview where you said that during the kissing scenes at the beginning, or when you were getting ready to do the shoot, that you were worried because you're gay, and she's not gay.
Yeah.
Correct? That you were worried that she was going to think it was real.
Yes. Yes, not that, there's always a fine line between
I'm not
is this
that
person
into you.
really, kissing me or they're not, and I hadn't done, I don't know if I'd done any lesbian stuff up to that point, really, unless it was with like close friends, whatever, who, was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of, we were going over, script analysis and stuff, because I wasn't used to doing this whole on camera thing, and I knew that I had to sit down and talk about it, the characters and whatever. So we're sitting down before the first episode, and in Wash Square Park, and I was like, okay, I just have to get this off my chest. I just want you to know that there's still this part of me who's this 16-year-old girl, in the locker room, who's staring at the ground because she doesn't want any of the girls around her to think that she's looking at them. That's just, there's still something in me like that. As confident as I am, I feel that, and I want you to know I'm always acting. She's like, please.
Yeah, you're like, I'm being professional.
Yeah, exactly.
My character's checking you out, but I'm not. And I want to talk about Connecticut, because we're both Connecticut girls.
Yes.
Grew up in Connecticut. Greenwich,
Yes.
Connecticut?
Greenwich, Connecticut. Yeah.
What do your friends think of you now, big star?
They tease me a lot about this. Yeah, no, they tease me a lot. They're pretty cool about it. They're all incredibly supportive.
I also know that you are obsessed with pink.
I'm not obsessed. I used to be.
You have a tattoo of her on your back.
Oh yes, it's true. Except for that. No, but I used to be more obsessed with her than I am now. I think I let it wear off a little bit when I really came around to the fact that she's just not gay.
I'm sorry.
And it's so sad. It's sad. It got me down for a while, because she's she was pretty much my type for a little while. If you have a faux hawk and you're punky and cool, that was it. I was done.
Pink
so yeah, pretty much. But no, she's cool.
You guys are just friends now. It's all right. Things have worked out.
We are.
Yeah,
it's fine.
So that's why her and Corey broke up, was because of you.
No, I'm starting rumors.
Not true.
No.
Don't tell me to edit it. Legal. So coming out to your family, can we talk about that?
Yes.
Because I know your family's accepting, and your aunt is gay.
My aunt is gay. Yes, absolutely. She lives in Nashville. She's a singer-songwriter. She's wonderful. And her partner and her have been together for, I think they just celebrated 24 years together.
Jeez, that's awesome.
3 years, 24 years. Yeah, they're absolutely amazing, and it brought us closer when I came out, which was pretty cool. My dad was cool with it immediately. He kind of did I don't know. I think it was a little bit weird for him just at first, because I'm young. I was 16 when I told him, I think, or just 16, and talking about that is talking about sexuality just connotes having a sexual attraction to anyone, which is uncomfortable to talk about with your father,
Yes.
and understandably uncomfortable for him to kind of grapple with. So I think that may have thrown him just for a little bit, but then it was fine. And he's his sister is the one who's gay, so he's totally cool with it. My sister has always been awesome about it, and my mom took a while to kind of come around, especially since I came out as bi, and so I was dating guys, I was dating girls, so every time I would date guys, she'd kind of latch on that again, and so every time I would date a girl again, it was coming out all over again.
Yeah. So growing up, who were your influences?
Oh man, a lot. I guess it started with Julie Andrews.
Hills Are Alive.
I mean, please. And that was my first
short
big
haircut.
movie.
I'm just saying.
All these things add up at the end of the day. No, I watched oh my god, Saved by the Bell.
And,
let's see, Full House. I was so into Full House. I actually used to dress up as Mary Kate and Ashley. Well, I was.
Were they your age?
When I always thought they were so much younger, and then when I realized they're 1 year younger.
Oh my god, I was kidding.
Seriously, I was wait, what? So my friend and I used to dress up as them all the time. I had a little thing.
I dressed up as them for Halloween a couple years ago.
Really?
Both of them.
Yeah. I dressed up as Lindsay Lohan this past Halloween.
Oh, you did?
I was Lindsay Lohan, and my ex was Samantha Ronson.
Oh, and then you broke up.
And then we broke up. And we have the
You're
best
some kind of a creepy
picture.
fortune teller. Everything you do comes to life.
I know, it's bad. I don't know though. I definitely have a little thing for Samantha Ronson.
Samantha Ronson.